it is time for the ceremony. Which, if Sarah was a country and had her own currency, would be called ceremony. Ceremony.
Please clap.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful one out there. Appreciate you clicking on the video. Listen, we're back with some Anna von Hausswolff. Listen, you ain't got to pull my leg. You ain't got to pull my arms to listen to more. But we're listening to this because it was sponsored and recommended from Jerk. So thank you so much, by the way, for the suggestion and support. By the way, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I don't want to say Jerk. I feel like it's Jerk or maybe it's Yerk. I don't know, but either way, it's much appreciated. Listen. Let's dive on in. This is off of her second studio album, like I said, Ceremony, released 2012. Let's go ahead and take a listen, take a bite, grab a seat, grab a glass. Let's go ahead and listen to it. Here we go. That's so gorgeous.
I see him run away from me. I see him.
The organ here has a very nice ambience. It's grand and mysterious, but lovely.
It is a dream, and you run away. It is a dream, and you run
Oh, that's cool how it changed to the synth there. That's really cool how it transitioned off of the organ into this. It's even a vinyl static to it.
The dream I see before my eyes goodbye.
It's like the music opened up into
I
this.
see it all before for a while.
Nice ambience.
I sweep away the horrors of the night, and when I wake, I realize it's done. It's all there. It's all there. It's all there. it's all there.
I like the instrumentation, how it's changed with her lyrics. Like that. There's like a beautiful resolution that's happening right there.
The dream I see before my eyes goodbye.
The depth of that organ there. It's definitely building a tension. It's like being thrown into like a really dark ocean. Sounds like a string, heavy. Goodbye is a very emotional track that's basically told in 3 musical parts. This is how I'm interpreting it, okay? I mean, musically, you got the big organ in the beginning. I love that melody that it plays in what I'm gonna say the first part. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. It's really nice. There's a grandness to it, but there's still something ominous and kind of subtle about it. It's not like loud in your face. We don't get that until like the very end at that climax when the bass pedals come in and that's when it really comes up, right? And then you have, we'll get to it. Then the second part, it trades that organ, or at least the sound that we've given, into something very, very much more ambient and like spacey and synth driven, or at least the lighter side of an organ, not the rough typical tone, but like a different sound, which is very light and melodic. And then in the climax, we get to the third part, which that first part, that organ riff kind of comes back in, but this time there's a very clear and present tension that's being built throughout that, kind of on top of it, leading to this chaotic kind of ending. Okay, we got that. Singing, beautiful, but it's really the organ, right? Her voice is like an extra tone of ambience in here. That's how I hear her voice. It just kind of melts in with the music. This is gonna be kind of weird, but okay. I'm talking to specific fans really quick, okay? You're familiar with Massive Attack. Okay, Massive Attack fans, we're talking right now. Okay, everyone knows all their albums, got one right back there, Mezzanine and Blue Lines and Heligoland and all that stuff. Okay, no one ever talks about 100th Window. I think it's 100th Window, not 1000th Window. I think it's 100th Window. No one ever talks about that album. I love that album. I think it's one of the most unique albums, period. I think it has a very unique sound to it. In some respects, the way that Anna sings with the organ and with the synths here reminds me of the atmosphere of that album. Okay, now I'm back to talking to everyone else. Okay, so I really enjoy the ambiences which is built here. But let's look at the lyrics here because we're gonna bring this all together. I see him run away from me. I see him run away. It is a dream and you run away. It is a dream and you run away. So this is all the first part. This is with that organ doing its thing, which it sounds great, right? So she sees him running away from her. Cool. He's going. And then it all changes when she says, but I revoke. But I reject this. The dream I see before my eyes, goodbye, goodbye. She rejects this dream of him running away. But she still does say goodbye, goodbye. And in that moment, after she says, but I revoke, that's when the music changes from that organ into all that kind of calmness from the synths. And to me, that represents her kind of accepting that this person is no longer going to be there, that she is alone in a sense. And I like how the music kind of amplifies that emotion of that calmness, that resolution, and that acceptance of, okay, he's gone, he's run away from me, whatever the reasons, doesn't matter for our purposes, but he's gone. And there's kind of that acceptance, right? There's that calmness, that still. And then it changes once again once we get, I've seen it all before for a while. I sleep away the horrors of the night. Those horrors of the night must be this dream. And when I wake, I realize it's done. Once again, that acceptance. It's all there. It's all there. The dream I see before my eyes, goodbye. So here's how I view it. The conflict, the pain, the sadness, he's gone. I revoke, goodbye, goodbye. There's an acceptance. This is how it's going to be. Okay, I accept the situation. It's all there. It's all there. The dream I see before my eyes, goodbye. Because of the way the music comes back there in the end, I feel like although you've accepted it, that doesn't mean it's over. You know what I mean? Like, not trying to horror movie this, but just because you've accepted how it's going to be in the situation, that doesn't mean the situation's accepted you. And there still might be some things to go through and still work through. Before final resolution. Listen, you give me some words. I'll think about it. I'll figure it out. I'll dive in. I'm never afraid to dive in. Listen, Jerk, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you so much for the suggestion and the sponsorship as well. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Follow me in a few places that are somewhere down in the description. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys. Yeah, you give me some words, I'm going to dive in. Like my 12th grade literature teacher.